Alright, so here it is. I started doing YouTube videos a little over a year after Iron Man and the Incredible Hulk came out in theaters. And with the Avengers coming up in a little over a month, I felt it would be a tragedy among a world of tragedy if I didn't review those two movies before the Avengers. So now let's do Iron Man. Iron Man. Alright, so when Iron Man was coming out and the trailer came out, I was like, alright, Robert Downey Jr. is going to be great in the movie, his timing is going to be perfect, he's going to be funny, he's going to be witty, the movie itself is going to be some 90-minute piece of shit that's going to suck. Then I saw Iron Man, and to the universe, I apologize, I was wrong. I'm pretty sure at that point, it was like my favorite movie of that year until Dark Knight. You're too mainstream. Yeah, maybe. So Iron Man's the story of Tony Stark. He's pretty much living the rock star life among weapons dealers. He has no cares, he has no worries. It's all about money, women, and just being plain awesome. And Robert Downey Jr. really nails this role. The dude just kills it as Tony Stark. Robert Downey Jr. shaped the character of Iron Man in a multimedia kind of way. Not everyone can say that about the characters they do. Now, Iron Man still remains my favorite Avengers prelude movie. I like how they show how Tony Stark transitions into a superhero. Because Tony Stark initially is just not a superhero. Initially, you're like, Tony Stark is such an awesome character. How do you make a character who's already awesome more awesome? Nay, Awesometacular. You have a bunch of terrorists, take him to a cave, and make him one of the greatest Phoenix metaphors personified. Works for me. His time in the cave is one of my favorite sections of the movie because it shows how he goes from absolutely carefree to a guy who absolutely gives a shit. And it's done really well. I mean, the movie's funny, it's witty, it's action-packed. It's cool seeing Tony Stark create and refine the tech that makes the Iron Man suit. Just watching Tony Stark operate, it's gonna sound strange, but it makes me want to be smarter. Like, I watch him working on tech, and I'm like, I wish I cracked down on math and engineering. Actually, it wouldn't be math and engineering. Shut up, stop it, it's math and engineering. Even if it's not math and engineering, it's math and engineering. Don't take this from me. And when he puts that suit on, he actually goes over there and he takes out the bad guys. You're like, yeah, that is how you do a superhero movie like this. Yes, big shocker, ladies and gentlemen, there are people out there in the world who control people with fear and murder the innocent. Tony Stark was just like, well, I can either create a viral video, pull at the heartstrings of millions of people throughout the world, ask them for money, get money, disable the comments in that video, then get caught whacking it in public, get arrested for that, thus destroying any and all credibility that your video gets. Kind of like, yeah, I went there. Or you can create an Iron Man suit and just go take care of the problem yourself. He does the second one. Iron Man was the first movie leading up to the Avengers. It's still the best movie in my opinion leading up to the Avengers. It didn't feel like an Avengers prequel. It was just a solid movie in and of itself. The fact that it's leading to bigger and better things, that's life having its little bonuses right there. So great acting, great characters, great excitement, great humor that mixed well with everything else. A solid start to the Avengers lineup, a solid story in and of itself, and a really good story of redemption of one guy. Iron Man is Awesometacular. So if you've seen Iron Man, what did you think of it? Comment below, let me know. And yeah, I'll be doing the Incredible Hulk here pretty soon too. The Edward Norton one, you know, the one that matters and ever happened ever. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.